In today's lesson, we are going to learn certain word problem solving strategies. Have you ever come across a word problem that you didn't know how to solve? Is it because you didn't know where to start, or you didn't exactly know which strategy you needed to use? Were there any words you didn't know the meaning of? Well, today we're going to address those through certain strategies which will help you solve all of your word problems. When you first come to a word problem, the first step you need to do is read the problem at least twice through, and at least once out loud if possible. By reading it out loud, you will be able to understand what the problem is asking. After reading the problem out loud twice, you need to discern which information is important and which information is not important. Like, when doing a math problem, color often isn't important when the problem is about multiplication. Let's look at this problem and discern which information is very important. What part of that problem was not important to the answer? That's right, the fact that John likes cats. That has nothing to do with the answer. Let's move on. So after coming to a word problem, it is important to first read the question more than once. Secondly, figure out which part of the information is important and what isn't. And third, it is important to decide the strategy. But wait, have we learned strategies yet? We haven't. Anybody have any ideas as to what strategies you could use to solve a word problem? I would like everybody to now put on their thinking caps and write down the number of ways they can think of to solve a word problem. After a few minutes, the teacher is going to pause the video and we will all share our strategies we came up with.
Solving word problems is easier to do when you look for words that give you a clue. They will tell you add, divide, times, or subtract. Be a word detective and math you'll crack. What's it all together? What's the sum? What's the total or in all? Add them, add them. What's the difference? How much more or less?
Did you think of some good problem-solving strategies? Well, here are some more in case you didn't get very many. You can find a pattern, make a table, work backwards, use guess and check, draw a picture, make a list, write a number sentence, use logical reasoning, draw a tree diagram, make any diagram, or whatever you do just to organize your thoughts. the answers you may have gotten. If you did not get these answers, that's fine. There are different strategies to solve each problem. Now, let's as a class discuss what strategies we chose for each problem.